Hey there, I'm Scott Fisher, and this is my civic arts presentation. I decided to do my presentation on organic foods and GMOs. So here's my PowerPoint. Go ahead and start off here. Start off with our abstract. What I'm going to go over is what does organic actually mean when we're talking about foods. I'm going to go over what GMOs are, why organic foods are better for you than regular foods, and why are GMOs bad for you. Little history of organic foods. Food was mostly organic until the 20th century. Up until then, it was pretty much done all naturally. Pesticides and fertilizers came into existence, and they, yielded greater crops and endangered the food. And that's kind of when farmers started using GMOs, was around that time. Organic foods are regulated by the government. They're more expensive than regular foods. The farming techniques, they encourage soil and water conservation. Natural fertilizers and crop rotation is used instead. And the USDA has strict guidelines for organic foods, and they basically regulate how the foods are grown, handled, and processed. There's two types of organic. Organic means that I think up to 95% of the ingredients are completely organic, and then there's 100% organic, which means that all the ingredients are organic. GMOs now, that stands for genetically modified organisms, and basically it's any kind of plant or animal whose genetic makeup has been modified using recombinant DNA methods, gene modification, or transgenic technology. And basically companies create foods that don't normally occur in nature. The chickens will lay bigger eggs, the plant's crops will grow larger. And what's funny is GMOs are deemed safe through a series of tests, but the people that are conducting these tests are the same companies that are making the GMOs, so that's a little weird. And then the problem with the United States and Canada is that GMOs aren't required to be labeled here. They pretty much are everywhere else in the world, just not the United States and Canada. So there's some fishy going on there too. That's one of the problems. This says problems and solutions. Giant companies are running the food industry, so obviously making money, is the most important thing, not our health and nutrition. It's just making, the almighty dollar. There's unknown health consequences of GMOs. It's very important to educate our families and our children, about eating healthy and organic foods and GMOs as well. And serious health issues may come into play in the future from ingesting GMOs. There's not a lot of research out there now, but there probably is going to be in the future, just because it's a fairly new thing. We don't really know what it's doing to us yet. And organic foods can help with obesity as well as your overall health. So the most important thing is just to stay informed on what you're putting in your body. And that's it. Thank you.